Alrighty guys, what is going on? It is your boy here, of course, the combat consultant, the soundboard guy, Jacob Koopman, and I had an inside source today, i.e. one of my friends that fights, inform me of a very interesting new fight announcement for Misfits 007 at Wembley. Guys, I wish I could be making this up, but it appears that Francis Ngannou is going up against a 51-year-old YouTuber by the name of Simple Simon with 10,000 subscribers. Now, I don't know if this is true or not, but this would be the first real time in this channel's history that I could get in early on some news. So I do have Simple Simon's only boxing match up on this tab here, and I wanted to go through and compare his fighting ability to that of the former UFC heavyweight champion Francis Ngannou's. So let's get into it. Alrighty, here we go. Off the bat, fantastic aspect ratio here. And the quality, 480p, crisp. So you know something crazy is gonna happen. So they're setting up here, looks like it's some sort of a small local gym to where Simple Simon lives. I'm assuming he lives somewhere in the UK. He's got some nice tattoos there. Looks to be an in-shape dude for 51 years old. I gotta give it to him. A very in-shape guy. Does he look like a heavyweight though? Absolutely not. Round one, here we go. Nice jab starting out. Definitely very tense. Very tense is Simple Simon. His opponent opting to let go a little bit more. We're 16 seconds in, but I mean, I guess out of a minute 49 video, what else am I supposed to do except stop every 15 seconds? But his opponent looks a lot more willing to kind of let his hands go. You see the Stone Island logo on the back of his opponent's shirt, leading to believe that this is most certainly somewhere in the UK. Shout out to the cameraman for missing a large majority of this fight. Opponent having some success, but Simple Simon, he is pretty decent at maintaining range, so I gotta give that to him. Simple Simon now dropping bombs, ref steps in, doesn't give a 10 count, but instead says keep your hands up. There he is, he's smiling there now for a brief moment. Oh, he has his opponent hurt with a big body shot. He's swarming him, and now his opponent gets a 10 count. I can't tell if this is an official referee or what's going on here. It just seems like they all said, hey, this guy's got 10,000 subscribers on YouTube. Why don't we just put up a boxing match in here, right? Influencer boxing, it's kind of popping off right now. We could catch the social wave here, you know, maybe box Francis Ngannou on Misfits 07. Here we go. Simple Simon just dropping simple shots, really digging with those uppercuts. His opponent is significantly smaller than him. Everything is an uppercut. And Simple Simon gets the win. I'm looking, and his daughter had her first boxing match. Oh, so, okay, wait, no, this was not his first boxing match. This is apparently his first boxing match. So that last one was his second one. He's a part of the Kingpin tournament. Very interesting stuff. So we're gonna find the actual fight here. Doing some real investigative journalism. All right, so here we go. Here's his first fight ever. And this is for the Kingpin tournament. Okay, so this must be somewhat recent. Gets hit with a big shot there, gets rocked momentarily, and clearly technique is not a thing for either of these gentlemen. Gets hit with another jab, big shot, he's a little bit wobbled, another jab, his opponent starts Fortnite emoting on him, drops a huge overhand, tries for another one, doesn't get it, and Simon's just getting hit with the same shot over and over and over again, which is definitely not gonna fly. There he goes, he gets knocked down. Definitely not going to fly against a guy the likes of Francis Ngannou. My question is, what do you think that Francis Ngannou is going to do to you? If this man, and I guess Ed Matthews, no discredit to you, brother, but not familiar with the name. What do you think Francis Ngannou, the guy who, by the way, was absolutely flatlining people in the UFC for multiple years. Let's look up some of his highlights here. What do you think he's going to do to you? Just take a look at some of these highlights, man. For all my influencer boxing fans that don't follow or watch UFC, just look at what this man does. This is the man that Simple Simon is supposed to be fighting. I mean, that's talking about like 265 pounds lean, easily 6'4", 6'5", worked in a sand, I think it was a sand shoveling mine in Africa, and made his way to France and started training MMA. This guy is scary. He's dangerous. He's got insane power in his hands. Here's a Kimura attempt, and he just gets it. And that, by the way, most people can't finish off a Kimura from there. When you're out like that and you're kind of bipoded out, where you have one leg based out, it's very hard to generate that much force. But the point is, Francis Ngannou is just so strong that it doesn't matter. Do you guys see what I'm trying to say? Why does this fight make any sense? I mean, it's a week away, so maybe it's April Fool's Day. Maybe this is something where it's like they're gonna come out and be like, "Oh, gotcha." But that seems like something you'd put out on April Fools. I think that's the rules, the unified rules of April Fools. That's a bar right there. We're just let's go with the idea that this is a real matchup for a second. If Francis Ngannou actually took this fight, it's irresponsible in a myriad of ways. It's responsible in that he knows that he could properly, I mean, Simple Simon does not look at all like a heavyweight, and Francis Ngannou is about the heaviest of heavyweights you could get to. Does he not feel like he could absolutely steamroll this guy? The only reason I think Francis Ngannou would take a fight like this is for the paycheck, but one, Bellator, PFL, I'm sure they're all offering him bags, regular boxers that he could have fought, like Tyson Fury, like, I mean, anyone, literally anyone could have made more sense for his legacy if he fought Deontay Wilder. Weirdly enough, he's fighting Simple Simon. It's very hard to tell because at first I thought it was just a meme, but you then go to Simple Simon 8's Instagram account, which is verified, and you see this. So, yeah, interesting. Very interesting. Perhaps it's an early April Fool's joke. I can't see this at all being legit, but I still wanted to cover it in the off chance that this actually became something, and I got the earliest of early scoops. Without further ado, guys, I've been your boy, the combat consultant, the soundboard god, Jacob Koopman. I'll see you in the next video. Peace.